Welcome to Growing Younger Health and Fitness podcast designed for people over 40.
Five best ways to get motivated to exercise after the age of 40. Hi guys, my name is Alex Blazewski. I'm a physio from Growing Younger, and this is the topic for today's podcast. I'm going to talk about 5 proven ways to get yourself motivated to keep exercising or to start exercising. Now, these 5 ways are the methods that we use in our Growing Younger program. So this information I'm giving you today is based on our experience in our facility. This is what we have been using to get our members to keep going, to stay on track, to stay motivated, to continue to exercise. So the first one is to set clear goals. Okay, so whenever you have a major endeavor, pretty much in any area of your life, particularly fitness, you need to set some goals, but not just big goals like a year from now or 5 years from now. It's also important to break them down in smaller chunks. So there's actually a bit of research that says that if you set a long-term goal, which is also important, but if the horizon is too far away, if you look at if you're thinking about 2 years from now, your motivation to achieve the goal it would be sort of below average. And the reason is that it's very hard to see making progress towards a big goal, because the progress that you make is reasonably minor on a day-to-day or week-to-week basis. So what you need to do is you need to break down the big goal into small goals. So for example, if you are trying to lose, I don't know, say 20 kilos, right? And you want to lose 20 kilos in a year, right? I would suggest to break it down into week goals. So let's say per week you're going to let's say lose 400 grams every week, okay, or whatever it is, okay. And then further to that, you're going to have a bit of a plan. How are you going to do it? Okay, so what needs to happen for you to lose 400 grams every single week? So let's say you might say you're going to go to the gym 3 times a week. You're going to walk a certain distance 4 times a week or whatever it is. And then obviously you need some nutrition planning as well. So you're going to have your long-term goals, you're going to have your short-term goals, and also you're going to have a plan. Now, when you have all these 3 components in place, you're going to start to see progress. And when you start to see progress, you're going to have little wins. So let's say, for 3 weeks, every week you achieve your 400 gram weight loss goal. It is bound to make you feel happy. Okay, when you feel happy, when you see progress, you automatically will start to get more motivated, because you want to continue to make progress, because you see that it's paying off, it's working. So naturally, human instinct is to continue to want to do more of the same thing. Okay, now the other thing about on the same topic is reward yourself. Like, just if you have achieved your goal, again, whether it's strength, fitness, weight loss, whatever it is, celebrate. Do something that you like. Go for a dinner with your family, or go and have a massage, or go and play golf. Whatever you fancy, go and treat yourself. Okay, celebrate. Pat yourself on the back. Say, hey, well done. You keep going. So number 2, you got to find the type of exercise that you enjoy. And I've always said that if you hate gyms and you've tried it a few times, right, and if you still hate it, well, find something else to do. Like maybe go for walking or cycling or swimming, or maybe do sort of a home-based workout with some weights. Okay, you still need both strengthening and cardio components. So whatever you do, still need to include strengthening and cardio, both of those things. But it doesn't have to be a gym. Or maybe you don't like walking, then you can swim or cycle, or you can always experiment and find the exercise that you at least can tolerate. Okay, because if you absolutely hate something, sooner or later you will give up, because your power of will is only that strong. Okay, so you are pretty much swimming against the current if you are if you're trying to really force yourself to do something that you absolutely dislike. Okay, so find something that, if you don't love it, then at least you can tolerate it. Okay, and I dare you, there will be something that you sort of enjoy. Okay, number 3. So you need to stick to a routine. Okay, so whatever you decide on, whatever types of exercise you decide to keep doing, make sure there's a bit of routine going on. So you can't just say, okay, I'm going to do three workouts per week, but I'm just going to figure it out as I go when I'm going to fit it in. So 95% of the time, if you approach it this way, it's not going to happen. Okay, you need to plan it. So, and it's better to stick to the same times. So let's say if it's gyms 3 times a week, it might be 6 o'clock on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or whatever it is, Tuesday, Thursday, 6 p.m., and then Saturday morning at 10 a.m., or whatever it is for you. Make sure it happens, at the same time or same days of the week, because your body will get used to it. The resistance to exercise will reduce if you follow a set routine, if you keep on doing things the same way. Okay, just you're making things easier for yourself by sticking to a consistent workout schedule. Number 4, so seek support, and you need accountability. So whether that's a family member that's going to keep you accountable, or maybe a workout partner, or you can hire a coach, a personal trainer to keep you accountable, but you need someone else to check on you. Because human nature, we generally like to procrastinate, all of us. Okay, so there will be a time when the life gets busy, when maybe you get some busy time at work, or your family visits, and you just get too busy, and you stop exercising, and because no one holds you accountable, it's just going to, your routine is going to go out of the window, and you never start back again. Okay, when you have accountability, someone just knowing, when you know someone is actually keeping an eye on you, you will be much more likely to stick to the routine, even if you have a break, to come back to doing the exercises. You'll go back on track much more easier than if you're just completely on your own. So having an accountability partner, whoever it is very, very important. And last but not least, so number 5 is having a big why. So you need to sit down and think about this. Okay, so why do you want to, and then whatever your goal, okay, lose weight, strengthen, stay functional for many years to come, or get fit, whatever it is. Why? What is the biggest why? Like, what will happen if you don't achieve this goal? What's the worst outcome? And also, what's the best outcome? What will your life look like if you do achieve this goal? What's the main underlying reason that you want to get to your goal? Okay. Now, when you find that really, really powerful why, when the going gets tough, and some days the going does get tough, let's face it. Okay. When you lie in the morning on a cold winter morning in bed, and you don't want to get up to go for your morning walk or run, whatever it is, when you think about your why, this is what's going to get you out of bed. Okay. The why is very powerful. In fact, out of these 5 ways of getting motivated, I would say the why is probably the most powerful. That's why when a new member joins, we always spend some time talking about their biggest reason why they want to achieve the goal, the biggest why. And look, quite often people mention their family. Okay, so they'll say things like, I've got kids, I've got grandkids, I want to see them grow up, I want to spend quality time with them, I don't want to be a grandma or grandfather that's slow and can't keep up, and it's not fun to be around. Okay, people want to be active, and they want to spend quality active time with their family. So that's a really, really great why. It's just spending time with their family, just being around long enough to see their grandkids get married, or just grow up and have their own kids, or whatever it is. So family is very powerful, but also other things like confidence, just being confident. People quite often say, I want to be as confident as I used to be in my 20s or 30s. Getting that pride of your body, being not being embarrassed about, putting on a swimsuit in the summer. So all these things are powerful whys, and you need to keep that in the top of your mind when you get a little bit demotivated, when you look for an excuse not to exercise. Go back to your why. Why is it important for you to do this? So that pretty much sums it up. So there's 5 ways that we use in our Growing Younger program to help our members get motivated to stay on track with their exercise routine. So I'll quickly summarize it. So number 1 is set clear goals and a plan. Number 2 is find the exercises that you enjoy, and if not enjoy, at least tolerate. Number 3 is create a routine, a workout schedule, and stick to it. Number 4 is you need an accountability partner or some kind of support or peer support to keep you on track. And number 5, in my opinion, probably the most powerful one, is finding your biggest why. Why do you need to achieve your fitness goals? Why is it so important for you? And remember it and think about it when the going gets tough. All right. Hopefully that helps, guys. I will speak to you on the next podcast. All the best for now.
Okay guys, so I hope you found the podcast of value. If you did and you're struggling with your own health and fitness journey, there's a link in the description for a free discovery call with me. And that free discovery call, we're going to cover off a little bit about you, your history, your goals, what you want to achieve, and maybe we can help you or not with your own health and fitness goal. So if that does sound like something that you'd like to do, then click on the link in the description, and I look forward to chatting to you in the very near future. Have a good day guys, bye bye.